I didn't think this would actually happen. I didn't think DC Comics would actually make something like this. I mean, we've all made jokes about Marvel with, quote unquote diversity, and there was that whole canceled project back around 2020 and shit based off the new champions or something. Oh boy, with Screensaver or some. Oh god, I remember that. Apparently, recently I just found out from watching Penguin Zero, aka Moist Critical, that DC is making a Harley Quinn fart comic. I mean, what the fuck? Like, seriously. Oh god, and I thought all the comics in recent years were pretty ridiculous. But this is an actual thing that they're doing. This isn't even so much as like some shit that you would see on like DeviantArt. No. DC Comics for some reason decided, hey, let's make a story with Harley Quinn using her flatulence. And this is supposed to be a joke story, supposedly. And I'm like, are you sure this isn't like the writer's barely disguised fetish? You know what? At this point, they might as well be honest about this. Like, with all the crazy shit that you've seen in comics, and through various years, even in the Golden and Silver Age, like, okay, pink kryptonite turning Superman, gay. Like, that's an actual thing that happened within the comics, mind you. Okay, what other weird bullshit? Oh yeah, Avengers 200. Oh, that story. I mean, god damn. But still, I was not expecting something like this in modern day, especially with comic books. Like, at most when it comes to like comic books, American ones I'm talking about, it's usually action based or sometimes political, although they don't go a bit too far when it comes to the whole political commentary thing. And it just to a point of sounding pretentious, but I didn't think someone in DC would be like, hey, let's make a comic about Harley Quinn having fart abilities, deadly gases. I mean, I know for the last few years people have been kissing Harley Quinn's ass and stuff, worshipping her, and I mean, I get it. She's a hot, psychotic jester clown girl. I mean, and plus she's bisexual and shit, so hey, wide appeal of fans and stuff. But I didn't think, we would literally have a story about, stuff coming out of her ass. Like, it's already one thing to kiss her ass and shit. It's like, oh my god, she's like one of the best, Batman characters ever, or best comic book characters ever. I mean, look, I'm not saying, you can't like Harley Quinn. I mean, I like her and stuff. I'm just not like a diehard fan of her and shit. And plus, there are better female villain characters that are just as well written or even more so. But still, I mean, are you at this point like, wonder what other crazy shit DC Comics is going to do? Well, what's next? Are we going to have like a Wonder Woman story based on like foot fetish and stuff, or well, let me guess. Are we going to have a story about Power Girl being, knocked up and shit and using like her fucking belly or something as a weapon? I mean, seriously, what the hell is going on in the comic book industry? Like, I mean, I should be mad about this, but I'm just more like in disbelief. Like, again, Silver Age has had weird shit, and how even manga has had weird shit, in it. But this, I was not expecting this. Again, I mean, and it's also funny because, like, I was talking to a friend at a comic book shop that was, like, closing yesterday about the character Harley Quinn and how, again, Margot Robbie wasn't that bad as the character, but But yeah, this is some really weird coincidence that I did not plan on ever covering, but here we are, I guess. Still, well, I mean, pretty soon we're going to have, like, what? People from DeviantArt, like, writing